When World War II ended, Americans were presented with clear-cut lines. There were the good guys who had defeated the bad guys. And central to this identity was an innate trust in the government, a belief that as citizens, their best interests were inextricably tied to the decisions of all the country's leaders. Reinforcing this relationship was the emergence of a steady and stable economy.
The middle-income consumer has roughly 50% more spending power today than he had a generation ago.
With the rise of the middle class came the proliferation of the suburbs, where the picture of the American dream was shaped. A home, the white picket fence, a family, and a job with a decent living wage.
Over 32 million people now live in the suburbs, and 1.25 million more are moving in each year.
A flood of consumerism followed. Shopping centers sprang up, fueling the country's growing appetite and ability to buy. The good times, it appeared, were rolling. Prosperity seemed inextinguishable. And riding this wave of fortune would be a baby boom. Sensing an extended period of economic security, millions of young families were having children.
Newborn American babies, newborn citizens of these United States, free and with rights guaranteed by the Constitution.
But for all its perceived affluence and growth of independent living, the 1950s were rather confining. Domestically, family dynamics were reestablished. Women were expected to forego careers in the interest of child rearing and homemaking.
To tell you the truth, Janice, you need to know more than just how to run a house or an apartment. You need to know why as well as how.
Life outside the home was largely designated as a man's world. And in that world, only a select set of values were tolerated.
The post-war boom created this sense that, that there was one way to be a successful American, and the sort of the man in the gray suit.
Mary, where on earth is my gray suit?
Here we have this unprecedented prosperity, so if everybody just sort of shuts up and toes the line, that will continue the sort of the culture of repression that, you needed to conform so that you kept a completely bland and inoffensive record so that you'd be appropriate material for a corporation to hire.
Conformity was king, women conforming to their roles and men conforming to theirs. For many who'd come of age during this period, they were left with something more to be desired. And from there would begin an unraveling of the culture of America.